What is up, guys? We are facing Stryfe on expert mode with Cable. So the main scheme setup, it says to put Hope Summers into play. Hope Summers base Thor and base attack are equal to the Thor and attack of your hero. If Hope Summers leaves play, the players lose the game. It also says here to review Stryfe's grasp with hinder 6 plus 4 is going to be 10 threat. It says here that Hope Summers can only attack Stryfe and only thwart this scheme. Force response after Stryfe is defeated or the last threat is removed from the scheme. Flip this card over and review Living Bomb. Place any threat here on the Living Bomb. Let's flip the main scheme over to stage 1B. And then let's go ahead and shuffle up the encounter deck. Stryfe has a when reviewed ability. Each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a psionic attachment is discarded and then review that card. So let's know down here until we get a psionic attachment, and we got one right here called Mental Transfer. It says here if Stryfe's grasp is in play, it is attach this card to Hope Summers, otherwise attached to your identity. So Hope Summers will get this card. Force response after Stryfe takes any amount of damage, attached character takes an equal amount of damage, and then we can discard this card. So that's not good, because if Hope Summers leaves play, then we lose the game. Let's shuffle up the player deck here. And then draw up to our hand size of 6. Right. And let's see what we got. We got Nick Fury and doubles. So that is really good. I think we want superpower training here as well. Okay, let's go ahead and mulligan discard these 2 cards and then draw 2 more. All right. We got the professor. Okay, so with Cable sub ability Soldier X, we can search our deck and discard pile for a player's side scheme and put it into play. So let's look through our deck here for build support. We can go ahead and put that into play. Let's shuffle up our deck. And the build support will come in with 3 threat. All right, so let's get started here. Let's go ahead and use this as 4 resources so we can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one. Let's pick the one and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got Mind Scan with a Technovirus Purge. Okay, that is pretty big. Okay, let's go ahead and flip over here to hero form. Nick Fury is going to Thor for 2 from build support. That brings from 3 down to 1. Nick will take a consequential damage. Cable's going to Thor for 2 from build support. That will clear off the side scheme. When it's defeated, it goes into the victory display. Then we can search our deck and discard pile for a support card with a cost of 3 or less put into play. Let's get our Grey Malkin into play right here. And shuffle up our deck. All right. Cable has an effect once per phase after he defeats a side scheme. He can ready back up. Next, let's use the Grey Malkin to generate a resource so we can play Lock and Load. This will come with 2 threat. And then let's see, we still have superpower training. So let's have Cable with Thor for 2 to clear off the Lock and Load and defeat this side scheme. It will go into the victory display. Then we can search our deck and discard pile for a weapon upgrade with a cost of 3 or less and put into play. Let's get our hand cannon. So we have the superpower training for our plasma rifle. So we can go ahead and put this into play. This will come in with 3 charge counters. Whenever your hero makes an attack, we can exhaust this card and throw away a charge counter to give our hero +2 for that attack. And this will come with 3 charge counters. All right, and then Cable can only ready up once per phase after defeating a side scheme, but the Grey Malkin can also ready up after the side scheme is defeated. Next, let's go ahead and play Technovirus Purge. This will come with 5 threat. And then we will use the Grey Malkin to generate 1 resource. This would be a second resource, so we can play Mind Scan. Hero action, Thor, remove 3 threat from the scheme, remove 1 additional threat from that scheme for each side scheme in the victory display. We have 2 here, so it's going to be a total of 5. That'll clear off the Technovirus Purge. This will go into the victory display. When this is in the victory display, Cable gets +1 Thor, +1 attack, and +1 defense, and he has a psionic trait. And that will resolve the Mind Scan. We can also ready up the Grey Malkin since we defeated a side scheme. Hope Summers copies Cable's Thor and attack, so she has 3 Thor and 3 attack as well now. Let's use the Grey Malkin to generate a resource to play superpower training, and that will come with 3 threat. Hope Summers is going to Thor for 3 from Stryfe's grasp to bring us from 10 down to 7. And then that will end our turn. Let's ready back up. And let's discard Valkyrie here and draw back up to our hand size of 5. Okay, so Stryfe's turn, he's going to add 0 threat to the main scheme. Then there's a force response after resolving step 1 of the villain phase. Each player places X threat here, where X equals the number of the most common card type in their hand. So we have 2 allies. Player side scheme support and upgrade, so we're going to put 2 threat on the main scheme. Then Stryfe is going to attack us. He has the same effect where he gets plus X attack equal to the number of the most common card types. So 2 allies. He's saying with 1 plus 3 is a base. 1 plus 2 is a base of 3. Nick Fury will defend. This would be his boost card. 3 plus the boost card here of 1. If you have at least 3 cards in your hand that share a type, place 3 threat on the main scheme as a boost effect. We only have 2 allies, so we don't put 3 threat on the main scheme. So it's hitting us with the base of 1, 2, 3, 4. That would defeat Nick Fury. Then we get a face down encounter card, which is a side scheme. Mutant Insurrection. Assault basic thwarts against the scheme can use attack instead of thwart. Each minion gains toughness. When reviewed, place 2 additional threat for each Mutant Liberation Front character. So Stryfe is the only one. In play, if no additional threat was placed, this card gains Surge. So it won't gain Surge, but 5 threat, 3 plus 2 from the one character with the Mutant Liberation Front. Okay, and then it's back to our turn. Okay, I think we definitely want to get Ironheart down to attack Stryfe. Okay, let's use the Grey Malkin to generate 1 resource. And then let's go ahead and use Wolverine to generate a 2nd resource so we can play Ironheart. When she enters play from her hand, we can draw a card. I should have thrown away the plasma rifle first. Okay, we gotta throw away now. How can we do that? We can't thwart enough. We have to play Hulk. I should have used the plasma rifle as a resource. So let's use this as 2 resources so we can play Hulk. Then Cable is going to thwart for 3 from Superpower Training. When this side scheme is defeated, it will go into the victory display. Then we search our deck and discard pile for a identity-specific upgrade, put it into play so we can get our plasma rifle here. It doesn't work from our hand with the player side scheme, so it has to be discarded. So we can put this into play here from our discard. And then after Cable defeats the side scheme once we're facing, ready back up, we can also ready up the Grey Malkin because the side scheme was defeated. Next, Ironheart can attack Stryfe. Oh man, now I want to save it for next turn because I want to clear this out right now because each minion gains toughness is kind of nasty. Basic thwarts against this may use attack and so I don't know if Hulk can thwart that with 3. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and use the Grey Malkin to generate a resource so we can play Call for Backup. This will come with 3 threat. Cable is going to thwart for 3 again. We have +1 thwart attack and defense because of the Technovirus Burst to clear this off. This will go into the victory display. Then we can search our deck and discard pile for an ally put into play. Let's get Nick Fury back into play here. When Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. Let's pick the one to draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. And we can write up the Grey Malkin since we cleared a side scheme here. And then let's go ahead and use this as 3 resources so we can play Telekinetic Blast. Hero action. Oh, no. If we play that, Hope dies because of the mental transfer. Okay, so that means we have Ironheart. Yeah, let's have Ironheart swing and attack Stryfe for 1. That'll bring Stryfe from 17 down to 16. Ironheart will take consequential damage. Then with the mental transfer, after Stryfe takes any amount of damage, attached character takes an equal amount of damage, and then we can discard this card. Okay, so we got that. We can't defeat the side scheme because I don't know if Hope can use. If he had 0 thwart, it will work, but I'm not sure with the no thwart. So Nick Fury is going to thwart for 2 from Mutant Insurrection. That will bring us from 5 down to 3. And he will take a consequential damage. Hope is going to thwart for 3 from Stryfe's Grasp to bring us from 7 down to 4. And she has 3 thwart because she's copying Cable stats. Next, let's use this as 3 resources now to play the Telekinetic Blast. Deal 6 damage to the enemy. Deal 1 additional damage to the enemy for each side scheme in the victory display. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 6 is 11 damage. That'll bring Stryfe from 16 down to 5. Then let's go ahead and use our Plasma Rifle. We can exhaust this card and spend an energy resource. Let's use Grey Malkin to generate an energy resource to do damage to the enemy equal to the amount of side scheme in the victory display. We have 5, but the cap is 4. So we're going to do 4 damage to Stryfe. That'll bring from 5 down to 1. And that will end our turn. Let's ready everyone back up. And then draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Okay, we got the other Telekinetic Blast, so I think we can end him if we can thwart for enough, which I'm not sure if we can. So Stryfe's turn, he is going to add 0 threats to the main scheme. Then we have 2 upgrades, an ally event, and a player side scheme. So we're going to add 2 threats to the main scheme. It goes up from 2 to 4. Then he gets that +2 attack when he's attacking us. So base of 3, Nick defends. This would be his boost card. 0. So it's going to be 3 damage on Nick Fear. That would defeat him. Then we get a face-down encounter card, which is a minion here, and it has toughness because of the mutant insurrection. When review, choose wildside attacks you or return the highest cost support you control to his owner's hand. Let's have wildside attack us. So it's gonna hit us for 3. That brings from 12 down to 9. Okay, and then it's back to our turn. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do here? We need to thwart. If Ironheart thwarts for 1, then I will want Ironheart to flip Stryfe. No, we want to clear this side scheme so Cable can ready up. And then, let's see, if we flip the side scheme over, it will have 7 threat. We can't do 7 without Ironheart, but we can do it without Hulk. Okay, so that means Ironheart needs to thwart. So she's going to thwart for 1 from Stryfe's grasp. That brings from 4 down to 3. She'll take consequence damage and get discarded. Okay. Then let's have Cable thwart for 3 from Stryfe's grasp to clear off this side scheme. When it's defeated, it's going to flip over here to Living Bomb. And it says victory 1, Stryfe cannot be defeated when reviewed. Advance in main scheme to stage 2A. This effect cannot be cancelled. So Stryfe cannot be defeated right now. This will advance to stage 2A. Left to your fate. Start off with 0 threat. Each Stryfe gains star. Each identity gets +2 hand size. Increase the resource cost to play each player card by 1. But since Cable defeated that side scheme, he can ready back up. And then let's go ahead and have Hope Summers thwart for 3 from the Living Bomb. Clear this off. When this is defeated, it will go into the victory display. Yeah, and then nothing else happens with that. So we have 6 side schemes in the victory display now. So we defeated that side scheme. So now Stryfe can be defeated. And we're going to have Hulk flip him, which is a little bit of a waste. Okay, which just does more damage. Yeah, okay, so Hulk is going to swing and hit Stryfe for 3. That will bring him from 1 down to 0. And we can flip him over to his final stage, where he has 20 hit points. And then he has a force response. After you attack Stryfe, take X damage, where X equals the number of the most common card type in your hand. I'm not sure if that applies for an ally attacking, but let's just count it anyway. So we have 2 upgrades, 1 ally, 1 player sizing, 1 event. So we're going to take 2 damage, dropping this from 9 down to 7. And Hulk has a force response. After he attacks, discard a top card of your deck. It's a mental resource. That means we have to discard Hulk. Okay. And then, let's see. So we did that. And then with the main scheme's effect, Stryfe gains star. Each identity gets +2 hand size. Increase the resource cost to play each player card by 1. So Telekinetic Blast is a 4 cost card. Let's play it using this as 4 resources. So Telekinetic Blast is a hero action attack. Use 6 damage to enemy, 1 additional damage to enemy for each side scheme in the victory display. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to do 12 damage to Stryfe. That'll bring him from 20 down to 8. And then Stryfe's force response, after you attack him, take X damage equal to the amount of the most common card type in your hand. We don't have any cards in your hand right now. Then Cable is going to swing for 3. We're going to use our hand cannon and remove a charge counter to give Cable +2 for that attack. So he's swinging for 5. That'll bring Stryfe from 8 down to 3. Next, we use our plasma rifle. Exhaust this spent energy resource to the Gray Malkin to do damage to an enemy equal to the amount of size in a victory display at a cap of 4. So 4 damage at Stryfe. That'll bring from 3 down to 0. And that is Stryfe on expert mode.